The Packers and their partner, the Tork company, donating $25,000 worth of hygiene products to Rawhide Youth Services through the Tackle Hygiene with Every Catch campaign. The goal of the campaign to raise awareness around the importance of hand hygiene to help prevent illness and give fans in the community the tools they need to remain healthy. Packers tight end Luke Musgrave speaking about how important it is to give back to the community.
It's setting an example, using your platform to help others that maybe don't have as much or need some help. To me, this is the most rewarding part of football.
Over the past 5 seasons, the Tork company has donated over $136,000 worth of hygiene products to local charities in the Fox cities.